Hey guys, welcome to a brand new week. We are going to look at the week of July 8th through the 14th. We're going to look at your energy, the energy you're connected to, and actions and advice on how to navigate it. And man, am I hoping it's a better week this week. Last week was a lot with the 2 retrogrades and the new moon in Cancer. And depending on how that all aspected to your chart, it could have been difficult. For me, the new moon was square, both my north node and my south node. So it pretty much said either you can stay or you can choose to do something different. And since Aries is my something different, rather than Libra being, Libra can be a little bit overly compassionate at times. It was time to kind of stand up for myself. So I felt I was in quite a few positions that I've had to do that recently. So if you've been in the same spot as I have, let's hope we... some better things are on the way, okay? That was hard. That was really hard, but I think it's all for the better. If we think about it, I work in the medical field, so I feel like some things people really recognize it was like an abscess. You know, an abscess is a pocket of infection underneath of the skin, and the only way to heal an abscess is to like an IND, incision and drain, wash it out, and then it can finally heal. You have to get rid of the infection, otherwise it's going to stay under the skin and can continue to fester. So it's going to be for the better. It's just hard right now. I don't think it's going to be hard forever. Okay, so let's see what's going on. What's going on for you? The fates. What's going on with the person you're attached to? Clean it up. Actions and advice. Poised. Well, whatever we're talking about, you're ready. The fates, and that's something, you know, we need to think about too with all of these changes that we had in the past week. A lot of it is fated, was fated to happen. I mean, it had almost like it had to be this way. It had to be cleaned out. Like I said, like an abscess, right? It's so gross, but at least we're not at the dinner table, right? So let's see what else we could pull up here. Clarifying the fates. Nature spirits. Person connected to you, clean it up. Affluence. Actions and advice. Trust that you're ready. Ooh, that's a good one. Fates and nature spirits. I feel like this is like fated, and these were all fated events to bring you back to your authentic, natural self. I feel like that's been in a lot of readings recently, and that is Cancer, right? That's Cancer new moon. It's all about nature. It's the mother energy. Everything has a gestation period, a birth almost. Like, what are you birthing now? I think that even came out in last week's, right? I said something about pregnancy. Maybe it was just pregnancy with something new, something different. Okay. Enough talking. Just do it. All right. 6 of Cups. Person you're dealing with. Oh, the Star. That's great. Cleaning up affluence. You know, affluence we always kind of associate with wealth, and we can be wealthy in a lot of things. You know, I will never forget my grandmother. God rest her soul. I miss her every day. She used to say, you know, we were always wealthy in love, right? It doesn't have to be money, and I loved that. I love that. Actions and advice. Ooh, 5 of Pentacles. Let's keep going. All right. So for you, fates, nature spirit, 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups in the reunion. Ooh. Ooh. Page of Cups. Let's just keep going. 6 of Swords. King of Cups. Sun. Page of Swords. This is a reunion. Someone is coming back. There's an apology here. Page of Cups is an apology, right? Someone wants to come back. There's a King of Cups here, maybe dealing with a water sign, maybe not, or a Sun, Leo. So this is like Six of Cups. Can we move on with the Sun? Can we move on to a better place here? Can we just be a little bit happier? I want to move on to high vibration. I want to be happier here. And this person, there's a lot of love here. King of Cups, that's love and devotion. This could come through a page of Swords, a phone call, a text. This is reunion. Because, you know, this was, like I said, this was a fated event to get you back to your natural self. Coming home to yourself. Six of Cups is also returning home. Or maybe somebody wants to come back home. You could be, you know, how we always say, you know, home isn't four walls. Home can be someone's soul, someone's heart. Someone may say, I want to come home. There may have been like a temporary separation. I think I said that in the last one too. This is definitely an apology. Yeah. Someone wants to move on to something happier with you. A lot of love there. King of Cups is a lot of love and emotional intelligence as well. All right, so let's see what's going on with the person connected. We've got clean it up, affluence, and the Star. Tower. Eight of Cups. Five of Swords. Oh, two came out. Three of Cups, Five of Cups. Three of Pentacles. Somebody wants to heal. Oh, I'm going to take it. Emperor, Divine Masculine, Wheel of Fortune. Fated, also fated. Yep, Magician. This person's healed or healing, and they want to do it with you. So there's a lot of misconception that, you know, we have to be alone to heal. And that's not necessarily true. We're perfectly capable of being in relationship and healing with other people, as long as we're willing to do the work. There was a blow up here, and I'm pretty sure Tower and Five of Swords were in my were they in my new moon reading, I think? Something blew up. Five of Swords is abusive behavior and nastiness. And something about that, when it just kind of blew up in their face. And they had to, there's eight of Cups and Three of Cups. That's somebody walked away. Three of Cups is usually a friends group. So maybe it could have been a group of people. It could have been you. It can just simply mean walking away from happiness or joy. And Five of Cups, there's a lot of regret and sadness here. But it's like kicked him into high gear. Like we couldn't stay in this anymore. And it's like, this is what they needed to finally decide to heal. And that's beautiful. And they want to heal with you. They don't want to do this alone. And this is collectively, we've had masculines, divine masculines who have kind of really been lagging behind on the feminine. And it's time to pull out of that magician and to come into your own power here and realize that we have a lot more resources and tools to heal and navigate our life than we really kind of open our eyes and see. And that was kind of maybe when we talk about affluence, maybe that's what we opened our eyes, this masculine's eyes to. Like, wealth is not all about money. That my grandmother is speaking to me right now. I know she is. Wealth is not always about money. Wealth is about love, is about friendship and connection and healing, and it's heart space. That's what we're really wealthy in. That's awesome. And I think you really, this person is starting to wake up to that, but they don't want to heal alone. So what's the advice here? Poised and trust with Five of Pentacles. Ready to trust despite the adversity is what's coming to my mind right now. Let's see what's going on. Ooh, Ace of Cups. That's new. Yeah, new love. Oh my gosh, Ace of Wands. Nine of Cups. Oh my gosh. Empress, Divine Feminine. Devil. Okay, so the Devil overall, when you've got it combined with the Five of Pentacles here, this is adversity, toxicity, yes. But we're asking that poised and trust Trust that this is heading in this is like heading into the direction that you've always wished and hoped for. There had to be some toxic traits called out. This is, it might even still exist in you. Maybe a scarcity mindset, or even an abandonment wound that had to be had to be incision and drained, washed out and clean, so we can finally heal. And it's setting us on the path exactly where we want to be, exactly where we want. Trust that you're ready for this. I do want to ask a little bit more about this devil energy here. I think we're overcoming it here. And we're recognizing too that there are some negative things within ourselves. Listen, we're not all perfect. We're never going to be. Healing is not a final destination. It is not linear. It's a continuous process. We will always be healing. We will always be upgrading. The only way we can do it is finally look at ourselves and see, how are we holding ourselves back? Because we have to get to a point sometimes where we realize that it's not always other people putting us in really tough positions. Sometimes we're the ones who stay and keep ourselves there. And I know that's not always easy, but to just pick up and leave, I recognize that there are situations in this world where that is not a possibility. In this case, though, we're looking at something a little bit different, and really recognizing that there are some negative energies still kind of attached to us, and it's our responsibility to kind of cleanse and clear from that. And I think you have, and I think that's what you're doing right now. And Spirit is asking you to get into high vibration, and this is like exactly what you want. There's a lot coming through on my brain right now. Clarify the devil, please. 7 of Swords. Boundaries, yes. 7 of Pentacles. King of Swords. The Fool. And it was the right thing to do. And now we can start over from a place of absolute clarity, and start investing and putting in the work together. And there's also a level here with 7 of Pentacles is patience here. And maybe that's something you're saying, listen, I've got all the time in the world here. And I'm willing to do this. I'm willing to start over fresh and new, but I've got all the time in the world, but we still have to be able to put on the work. This can't be one-sided. We can't be the only one trying to do the work on ourselves and better ourselves. When we say that, when we say, oh, that person doesn't deserve me, there's 2 choices you can make, really. People actually have a tendency to linger without doing either one. So we could say someone doesn't deserve us, and we can exit their life and let them find the person that they really do deserve. Or we can say, you know what, I'm going to rise up and be that person. I'm willing to put in the work. I'm going to rise up and be that person deserves. And when we're calling out red flags, when we're calling out negativity, we're not doing this to force someone to mold to be exactly who we need them to be. That's not what we're doing here. When we call out red flags and yucky behaviors, it's saying you should really please do better for yourself. I know that I have done this. I have done it already. I have had to call out my own red flags and change, and I feel better. Not about how it makes other people feel. I feel better for changing those things because I know I'm a better person now. I know I've leveled up, and I know I'm in a better place. And it does lift your vibration. And in order for people to come together, there has to be similar frequencies and vibrations. And this is like raising yours, and this person is coming up to meet you at the same place. They're ready. Trust that they're ready. And I know that's hard to believe in words, right? We don't have swords here. Well, except for the King of Swords, we do. But it's more like believing in action over words. It's almost like I can hear what you're saying, but I see what you're doing. So how can these things align? That's integrity, right? You've really instilled some integrity in someone and instilled the belief that wealth does not mean money. Affluence does not mean money. We can have affluence in many different areas of our life. And we're all deserving of having affluence in everything, but most importantly, love. That's what it's all about. That's why we're here. This looks to be a much better week. And I think if there is an apology on the table, you should be open to it. And there's a discussion that needs to be made. And it's almost like I'm hearing a contract, re-upped contract, like a renegotiated contract here that's more in alignment with what you want and what you both want, really. It's beautiful. Okay?